Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our worship service this morning. Today is part 2 of our series, A Woman of Many Words. Last week, we learned that Fanny Crosby was known as the Queen of Gospel Hymns and Songs during the 1800s. And here is a picture of her at age 25. She earned this title by being one of the most prolific hymn writers in history. She wrote over 8,000 hymns and songs, and she's had over 100 million copies printed. By the end of the 1800s, Fanny Crosby was a household name. In fact, it got to the point where publishers didn't want to print so many hymns written by just one person in their hymn books. So, what did this smart lady do? She used different pseudonyms for her works. That means she published her works under false names, and she used almost 200 false names. When Frances Crosby was born, she had trouble with her eyes, and by the time she was 6 weeks old, she was completely blind. Yet, she was intelligent, and she had a fine memory. Fanny's mother and grandmother provided her with her early education and her strong spiritual foundation by reading to her. Here are some interesting facts about Fanny's intelligence and her fine memory. From the age of 10 years old, Fanny Crosby would memorize 5 chapters of the Bible each week. By age 15, she had memorized the 4 Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the first 5 books of the Old Testament, the books of Proverbs and Song of Solomon, and many of the Psalms. In her later life, Crosby stated, "It seemed intended by the blessed providence of God that I should be blind all my life, and I thank Him. If perfect earthly sight were offered me tomorrow, I would not accept it. I might not have sung hymns to the praise of God if I had been distracted by the beautiful and interesting things about me." Next week, we'll finish our series with some facts about Fanny Crosby's later professional life. Today, we're singing and listening to 2 of her hymns, Praise Him, and I Am Thine, O Lord. Now, I realize that y'all don't very often get to watch accompanists playing, so I've included a video as our special music. And our prelude this morning was a lovely arrangement of one of our hymns today. So, let's begin our worship singing Fanny Crosby's hymn, Praise Him, Praise Him.